Welcome to CEO Monday. I'm Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining with us. I've got John L Hurst. He is the owner-operator of D&J Hurst Scheduling Solutions. John, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me. I do appreciate your time.
All right, my pleasure. Now, John, in any sales, any company, you've got to have good qualified leads. You need time management, you need lead generation, lead processing, and you've got to have the latest updated technologies in the industry in order for your sales team to be effective and revenue to be consistent with your company. Walk me through the processes of your time management, lead generating, lead processing, and the updated technologies you're using to help your companies stay ahead of the competition and reduce their cost and workload on the critical part, revenue, bringing in the money. Talk to us about that.
Well, a good thing about a really good point with this would be on the just lead generation to begin with. A lot of leads are mishandled. They're not properly processed. The inexperience maybe could be part of it, or just not knowing how to be on the phone, having that kind of a background to be on the phone to process these leads properly. Taking and making sure leads are not worked in a haphazard way, but worked in a logistical way so that reps are constantly moving forward and are efficient with not only their time, but their money, not wasting gas and whatnot. To basically walk you through the process. As we get leads, we'll take the leads in. We will sit down with the leads. We'll map all the leads out from A to B, starting from the rep's closest point to the furthest point from where they're at. We'll go through, we'll make all the calls, which could take hours. We don't stop until we run out of calls, appointments, or time. We try to make sure that when these reps get in front of somebody, they actually have somebody to be there. So when we take the time to set the appointment, we record everything to make sure that we have protection for our client as well as ourselves as a record of the appointment being set, making sure that all sides know that this is what's taking place, so there are no questions about it. When my reps get to the door, I want to make sure they know that the people answering the door know who's going to see them, who's going to be there, and what they're there about. So we will take and process these leads in such a manner where all this will come into play in a harmonious way and have our reps moving forward with these products that they're selling on. So what we do, again, is just basically make sure that we're processing things in a way and in a manner that's going to keep people up to date, using technology, so calendars through like Google or Outlook, keeping these appointments in real time. So as they're being set, these reps are seeing them. They know there's no guesswork.
Brilliant, brilliant. John, thanks for being a guest on the show. I definitely want to talk to you about working with us on our company because it's that personal touch. It's the human-to-human relationship that really gets things started. Yes, in the digital age, everybody's click, but I'm not selling sweaters. These are humans that need to interact with somebody to feel, and there's a membrane. There is a member between the customer and the sale that has to come in there, and that process is time-consuming, expensive, and I get to pay taxes on everybody that I employ. You're helping that gap. I see the effectiveness. Thanks for being here on the show.
Not a problem. If Medicare and these things were that easy, you'd see them on Amazon. So we got to make sure that we're doing what we need to do to make sure people understand that there's choices out there.
Exactly. All right. You've been watching CEO Money with Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining with us. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.